What's happening, guys? This is the Grand Master of Faster, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Oracle of Ages. In the last episode, we reached one of the most insufferable dungeons in the entire Zelda franchise, Jabu-Jabu's Belly, for reasons I explained in the previous video. But on the bright side, we did make some pretty significant progress. We got both the map and the compass and a few keys. And in this episode, we are going to continue to explore the innards of the Great Zora deity. Well, he's more of a protector than a god, but anyway, he's important to the Zoras, bottom line. Okay, you also might remember that when we left off in the last video, we had just let the water back in. So, before we progress, you want to head to this room, the room that was previously a bottomless abyss, but no longer since we let the water back in. We want to head to the right to this room with the two mini mole dorms. And once you take them out, you are rewarded with a treasure chest that contains a small key. Now, this small key is really important. The reason being is that we are about to encounter the mini-boss of this dungeon, and also we're about to get the dungeon item. However, you need a, not to get shocked by berries. What did I just say to myself? Okay, what I was really going to say is that we are about to get the dungeon item, and in order to get to the chest where it resides, you need to unlock a block. If you don't unlock it, you're gonna have to do a crap load of backtracking, and it's not gonna be fun. By the way, gotcha seed in this treasure chest. Okay, let's head down the stairs and encounter some more cheeps. And we have a series of ladders here, but if we go in here, check it out, we've got the mini-boss. This is the anglerfish. No relation to the boss in Link's Awakening of the same name. The boss that was a joke. All you really need to do is shoot him with the seed shooter and hit him with the sword when he falls. That's really all there is to it. His only attack is to shoot bubbles at you, which can be destroyed with your sword. And even better is that the bubbles will sometimes drop scent seeds. And, oh, dang it, not quite long enough to reach him. I believe you can also hit him with your sword, but it's much easier to shoot a scent seed at him. Case in point, he's dead. And once he's gone, a fairy will appear as well as this ladder. And when we come out of this ladder, there is the block I was talking about. We unlock it, and inside this chest, we get the long switch, or the long hook, as it's also known. Switch places with objects from a distance. So, as its name implies, the long hook has twice as much reach as the switch hook does. So now we can reach those diamonds that we couldn't get to before. Okay, I wonder, does this lead up to the surface? Yes, it does! But that's not going to help us, because we need to drain the water yet again. So we're going to want to head back to one of the previous room that we surfaced from. Not the entrance, but we need to do a bit of swimming around here, around those statues and diamonds, go up again. There's where we want to go. And now, once again, we have to follow the path. Back to the red switch. I know, annoying, isn't it? Okay, so, what have I been doing lately? I just saw Chugga Conroy's, I just finished seeing Chugga Conroy's Let's Play of Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, and I have to say, I really enjoyed it. thought his Let's Play of Luigi's Mansion, the original GameCube game, was really, really good, and I didn't think he was going to be able to top it, but you know what? He really did. And it's kind of interesting to hear about the beta elements from that game. If you can, go online and see if you can find them. There are some really interesting bits of trivia there. I also know that Slim Kirby is doing a Let's Play of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, and I haven't seen it yet. Oh, by the way, here. Let out the water. So the first floor is dry once more. But as I was saying, Slim Kirby is doing a Let's Play of Ocarina of Time, and I wonder how he's going to do that, because I know he's already posted videos of it, but I haven't seen it yet. I wonder how he's going to do it, because Ocarina of Time, let's face it, it's been Let's Played to death. So I'm curious to see how he does it. Alright, but enough about 3D Zelda games, this is a 2D Zelda game. And let me tell you, I'd much rather do the Jabu-Jabu's belly in Ocarina of Time than this one, for obvious reasons. Okay, now that the first floor is dry, and that we have the long hook, we can get to this diamond that we couldn't reach before. And what's even cooler is that we can even switch places with items off screen. Pretty gnarly. Although I will admit that an upgrade to the switch hook was kind of disappointing. By the way, small key right here. I will say that the upgrade to the switch hook was a little disappointing, because I sort of have the feeling about the long hook similar to how I felt about the long shot in Ocarina of Time. The fact that it was just an upgraded version of an item you previously had and not a new item altogether. But I guess you could argue the fact that the developers do run out of ideas for Zelda items. So it's not hard to see why sometimes they do that. I mean, you can't expect a revolutionary item in any dungeon. I mean, in the Minish Cap, you get a lantern as one of your items. Now that's a sign that they're running out of ideas. But anyway, enough of my rambling about what I expect in a Zelda game. Let's continue on. Because the quicker I play through this dungeon, the quicker I'll get out of it. Simple as that. Now, we are going back to the previous room where we left off of this area, because we want to let the water back in. Okay, now that we've let the water back in, we are going to cross this gap, which is now possible because of the long hook. Avoid the wisp. And now we're going to the farthest section of Jabu-Jabu's belly. Take a look, we're now in the tail. So let's unlock that block, and we are going to need 3 more small keys in order for us to complete this dungeon. Now, we want to step on this blue switch, believe it or not. Now, not only is the first floor wet, but the second floor is as well. But believe it or not, that is what we want. Okay, so let us head down to the second floor and see what's changed now that we've let the water in. By the way, that's what we need to get. Rule of thumb, whenever a treasure chest is surrounded by torches, you know it's pretty dang important. Okay, what has changed, ladies and gentlemen? Ah, this has! I almost forgot! Glad I came down here. Now that we let the water in on the second floor, this aisle floated up. So now we can switch places with that diamond and this one in order to get the chest. And there is the first of the small keys that we need. So, 1 down, 2 more to go. And welcome to the 2nd floor of the dungeon. The flooded version. Okay, so let us swim down. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming. I don't know if that's exactly how it went, but, okay, that's not the way we need to go. We want to go right here. And that is also not where we want to go. I'm just gonna check my map for a second. Yeah, okay, I know what we need to do. Avoid those things for once. Yeah, I'm sorry if my commentary is not quite as solid in this video, because I am desperately trying to remember which way to go so I don't get lost. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if I was already lost. Okay, one thing I want to check is I just want to go down to the 1st floor quickly. And yeah, I did get everything in there. Alright, so what we need to do is we want to go in this room and head to the left, because now that this room has been flooded, we can get the treasure chest that's in here. Okay, so there is our next small key that we need. Nice. Okay, looks like we got everything on the 2nd floor, so that's all well and good. Can't go up here because we can no longer push the blocks, and... okay, that's fine. Alright. I just got to, alright, I gotta get the other... oh, wait, no, I can actually just go down to the 1st floor, because this is the staircase I want to take. Excuse me, sir! Can I please kill you without getting electrocuted? Thank you very much. Alright, now we want to head down this staircase. Welcome to the deeper regions of Jabu-Jabu's belly, where unspeakable horrors await you. Alright, what we want to do here is we want to switch places with this pot. By the way, that can only be reached if you have the long hook with you. Yeah, I know it's called technically called the long switch, but I'll just call it the long hook from now on. Ah, right in this room. This was a room that was previously inaccessible, and we have a flower spitting, stuff at us. I believe this thing can be killed with the long hook. Yes, it can! And with that, we have got the last key that we need. Okie dokie. Now, we want to surface right here, because we need to get to the 2nd floor in order to get to the 3rd floor where the boss key is. Alright, if I can just remember how to get to the 3rd floor, that would be absolutely delightful. And that is not the way to the 3rd floor. Okay, just gotta remember. Oh, wait! Now I do. Now I just remembered. I am heading in the right way. Alright. So, in order to get to the 3rd floor, we can use the long hook on those pots over there. And now we can easily access the other side of the 2nd floor, from which we can get to the 3rd floor. And that is not the 3rd floor, that was the 1st floor. So, let us head up. And switch places with these pots. Come on, dude. Thank you. There we go. There's the staircase we need. Wouldn't it be awesome if we could use our boomerang under the water? Although I'm not sure that would do us any good because given that we're surrounded by water, it might be really, really difficult to throw. Alright. Now that we are in the 3rd floor, we can switch after we get rid of these iron masks, first of all. Let's switch places with that diamond once again, and go up. And now that we have all 3 keys, we can unlock those doors. Preferably while not getting assaulted by crabs. Anyway, let us head through door number 1, behind which a gacha seat is located. What's behind door number 2? Well, a mini mole dorm. Ah, but what's behind door number 3, you ask? Well, it is a chest surrounded by torches. And as I mentioned earlier, if a chest is surrounded by torches, that means chances are it's pretty dang important. Inside that chest is the boss key! Now we can get to the boss, which we will be fighting in the very next video. Next time on Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Oracle of Ages, we are going to fight the boss of Jabu-Jabu's belly and hopefully get the 7th essence of time so we can finally escape this insufferable dungeon. As usual, please be sure to leave a like or comment below and subscribe to my channel. Every one of those really, really helps. See you guys next time.